YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with an instant analysis on the Golden State Warriors being down in the fourth quarter and they had a couple minutes left. They had to make that stretch very important to be able to close out the Mavericks and win this game at home. And the homecoming of Klay Thompson on a different team this time around, and it was a fun game to see. Went a little bit longer than I thought it would go in the fourth quarter. Seemed like the fourth quarter really took forever to be over, but the Warriors was able to win by 3. And this was a tough game because the Mavericks seemed like they was making the right decision and they was making the right plays to be able to win this game. And then down the stretch, they kept going to Gafford over and over again. Like, you got Klay Thompson, you got Kyrie, you got Luka Doncic. Y'all can't create a shot yourselves. Y'all got to go to Daniel Gafford, who got blocked once by Draymond. The other time he just couldn't finish. And you guys can say, well, he did do what he was supposed to do for the most part in the paint all game because he was 7 of 8 he was 7 of 8 from the field today before he got blocked. That was his first attempt that was a miss, but you also look at it like they crowding him because they know that the adjustment that they had to make to slow him down. And a lot of you guys had the opportunity to really knock down any type of shot at that point because you knew the attention was on Gafford. And they was doing it so early in the shot clock. It's not like this was the best shot available. Like, Gatford was trying to find a way to get open, then he had to finish, and that was just too tough for him to do when these guys could have took it upon themselves to try to knock down the shot. And to be honest, like, Luka hasn't been a great closer in his career. Yes, he hit some big shots in his career, but he's been real bad when it comes to game deciding shots. And this shot that he took was just way too far. He took it way too far, and he didn't even come close to making it. I know that he had to shoot a three because they had to tie the game at least to get to overtime. But Quentin Grimes took a better shot than Luka Doncic. Like, Luka Doncic be flinging the ball sometimes. I don't even think he be trying to make it sometimes. The way he be shooting it, something as funny as that be sounding, but it's crazy that he took that shot so fast and he just took it so off balance when he could have just took his time to get a better shot because they couldn't really do anything to bother it because they don't want to foul or getting into the space to give him a 3-point free throw shot, but this was an interesting game that the Warriors really did the right things to win this game by just playing through Steph. If they can play through Steph, you should be able to play through Kyrie, play through Luka, and just get the best shot that they can give you, or play them a little bit more till you can get the best shot for the team. I feel like Steph did the right thing, and the team, Warriors, have did the right thing going to their superstar and just riding and dying by his decision. Now, Steph did make a mistake in that sequence, but at least he was able to make it up with the threes, and he was able to get to the basket, and he was just able to just be clutch like he was the last couple of years. And like I said, sometimes the Warriors just need Steph to bring them home. Like, you don't have to carry us the whole game. We can make shots, we can make plays, we can carry our weight. Sometimes we just need to make sure we're in a situation to where we can rely on Steph to be healthy. We can rely on Steph to be ready, and that's our best chances of closing games. And I think that's what they're starting to show. Like, Steph, you don't have to carry the load like you did the previous years. We're good enough, we're brave enough, and we're confident enough, and we really are better defensively. This game, you really wouldn't say the Warriors played great defense, but they spot defended and came up with big plays on the defensive end. And I think that was key to this victory. But a 120 to 117 win. The Mavericks fall to 5-6. The Warriors improved to 9-2 and 3-1 at home. The Warriors did outscore the Mavericks 33-27 in the first quarter. The Mavericks outscored them by 10 in the second quarter, so 36-26. They also allowed the Warriors to get back in the game because they had a 37-26 third quarter. And ultimately, Dallas was able to cut into that lead in the fourth quarter, but they also had the lead by a couple points in the fourth quarter. They just couldn't bring it home within the last 2 minutes, and the Warriors was able to do what they should have done. But Mavericks did outscore them 28-24, and it just wasn't enough. And Steph Curry was so ecstatic and so happy, and he was really putting on for the state. And it's just good to see him so happy and emphatic about a win. And it shows you that he really wanted it. He really put his team to the promised land today. And honestly, he put the Mavericks to sleep. I would say he put them to sleep. They can rest a little easy tonight, knowing that they ain't got to go against Steph Curry tomorrow or the next couple games. Because man, did he put on the show. Marshall, 6 points, minus 10 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one steal, two assists, three rebounds, two of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, 2 of 6 from the field. Daniel Gafford did finish with 15 points, plus two and plus minus. He did have five personal fouls, one turnover, two assists, six rebounds, two of them was offensive, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He was 7 of 8 from the field. Kyrie Irving, 21 points, minus 11 and plus minus, four personal fouls, five turnovers, six assists, three rebounds, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 8 of 13 from the field. Luka Wonderboy Doncic, 31 points, plus two and plus minus, two personal fouls, five turnovers, three steals, six assists, eight rebounds, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 of 10 from three. It was 13 of 27 from the field. And Klay Thompson, he was actually aggressive this game and he was looking for his shot this game. And you can tell that he really wanted to win this game based off how he was playing and how he was defending. Minus one and plus minus, he had five personal fouls, two turnovers, three assists, four rebounds. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He was 6 of 12 from three, but he shot 17 times this game, 7 for 17. Lively came off the bench, was in double figures. He was the only player that scored in double figures off the bench for the Mavericks. 12 points, minus three and plus minus, three personal fouls, one block, one turnover, two assists, eight rebounds. Two of them was offensive, 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 of 6 from the field. Dinwiddie only played 11 minutes. He didn't contribute because he was 0-1 from three and didn't make any shots or free throws. He didn't take any, and he was -6 and plus minus 0 points. And Grimes hit a big three to give them opportunity to stay in the game, but ultimately didn't really matter. 2 of 4 from the 3 point line. It was his only shots, no free throws. He had six rebounds and two of them was offensive. Out of that, one assist, one steal, and one personal foul, plus four and plus minus 6 points. And Hardy played 19 minutes. He was 1 of 2 from the field. He was 0-1 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had two rebounds, four assists, one steal, one turnover, one personal foul, plus 16 and plus minus 4 points. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. They finished 44 of 84, 52% from the field, 11 of 34, 32% from three, 18 of 24, 75% from the free throw line. They had 40 rebounds, 26 assists, six steals, one block, 17 turnovers, and 23 personal fouls as a team. And then the Golden State Warriors, they stuck true to their brand and their style of basketball on both ends of the court. And they got a good push from the Dallas Mavericks. And they had to battle some adversity in the last 3 to 4 minutes of the game. But they was able to win this game without going into overtime, and they handled their business. 11 points, plus 18 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two blocks, three steals, six assists, seven rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from three, 3 of 6 from the field. Jackson, 8 points, plus four and plus minus. He had one personal foul, two turnovers, two steals, two assists, nine rebounds, five of them was offensive, 2 of 6 for the free throw line, 3 of 5 from the field. Wiggins had 8 points, plus 14 and plus minus. He had four personal fouls, one turnover, one block, two steals, four assists, three rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 8 from the field. Curry, 37 huge points, plus 24 and plus minus, two personal fouls, four turnovers, two blocks, one steal, nine assists, six rebounds, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He was 5 of 12 from three and 14 of 27 from the field. That's a lot of field goal attempts tonight. But Steph really, really wanted this one. And you can just tell how aggressive he was and looking for a shot. And he was also looking for his teammates throughout the entire game. He just caused so much havoc and had so much attention on him. It just crazy how he was able to deliver this game. But this is what he do. This is what he's about. This is why they won championships. This is why they're tough to beat. And this is why they have one of the best records this season, is because the resiliency of the team and the leadership of Stephen Curry. 14 points for Milton, plus 12 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one steal, four assists, four rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 of 6 from the 3 point line, 6 of 12 from the field. Kaminga was able to get double figures, 16 points, minus three and plus minus, two personal fouls, one steal, one assist, five rebounds, two was offensive, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from three, 6 of 11 from the field. Kevon Looney, 5 points, -9 and plus minus, two turnovers, two personal fouls, one steal, two assists, 11 rebounds. Nine of them was offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from the field. Buddy Hield, 14 points, -21 and plus minus, two steals, one rebound, 2 of 8 from the 3 point line. He was 6 of 13 from the field. They really needed him tonight. Didn't shoot the ball really as well as he has at the start of the season. He's starting to cool down a little bit, but making two and shooting decent from the field made up for it. Gary Payton had 0 points, +4 and ±1 rebound. He only played 7 minutes. That's why he didn't have that much of a factor in his game. He was 0 of 1 from the field, no free throws. Moody was 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 points, -15 and ±1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 blocks. And Podziemski didn't really do much in his 17 minutes, but he did shoot 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. He made 1 rebound, 1 assist. He had 3 points, 2 personal fouls, -19 and ±. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. They shot 45 of 94, 47% from the field, 14 of 41, 34% from three, 16 of 27, 59% from the free throw line. They had 50 rebounds, 29 assists, 13 steals, 7 blocks, 12 turnovers, 18 personal fouls. 50 rebounds are just 10 more than what the Mavericks had got. And they also had more assists. They also had way more steals and blocks. And they also turned the ball over less. Those was the keys to why they won. They also had 5 less um, personal fouls that they committed, and it was a margin for error that was so small to be able to beat the Warriors that even when the Mavericks was capitalizing off of it, they couldn't continue to do it, and that broke that chance for the Warriors to make their chance to take the game, and they took it, and they was able to win the game. And you can't play around with the Warriors. They got so many lanky, mobile defenders. They have great communication defensively. They have guys that can get hot instantly still to this day. And they have Steph Curry, one of the best closers in the game, on the court, not in foul trouble, healthy and ready to go. So you got to give your all and your best if you're trying to put this team away. That's why they only lost 2 games so far this season, and it's not a surprise. Like, we know how good the Warriors is. We know how well they're coached. We know how well they play. We know how tough they are to guard, and we know that Steph can get hot and take over a game himself if it's needed to be. And this is just good to see that he has a team that he believes in, that he's confident in, and he loves playing with, and he still feels that they're able to win. And so does Draymond. They traded and got rid of a lot of their culture, a lot of their players, and they just brought new guys in and kept some of the other guys and sprinkled in some new guys and some veterans. And they just picked off where they left before, and as being one of the best teams in the league. I think they are a contender this year because of their defense and their offense, and the fact they got Steph Curry still playing at a high level. And when he has games like this and nights like this, you just got to give him his credit and say, this is why you're top 75. This is why you're one of the greatest players and one of the greatest scorers, because he did it from mid-range. He did it getting to the paint. He did it from the three-point line. He was able to get the shots that he wanted. Even if the defense forced him to read and react a little bit, he made the right decisions in the right play mostly this game. And you just say, where was Luka? Where was Clay? Where was Kyrie? Why y'all didn't match the energy? Why y'all didn't match him and his killer ability? They just seemed like they were trying to make a simple play instead of trying to finish the game like they usually do. And I think that's been one of the biggest problems with the Mavericks, is trying to figure out who to go to and how to get to them the shots that they want without them over dribbling. And I think that's been one of the biggest reasons why their offense has been funky a little bit and has been a little stagnant sometimes, because sometimes Luka want to set you up, but then he wants to shoot, or when he passes it to you, you out of rhythm or you out of your shot. So now you got to find a way to create your shot or pass the ball again to a guy that's not ready to score or shoot. And I think that's why the offense just doesn't look as potent as other teams this year. And they never really been known as a great defensive team anyway. So they are relying on how tough it is to guard their stars. And, Clay is just a good outlet to when somebody's open. He can burn you if you overhelp or over rotate on Kyrie or Luke or anybody that's trying to go to the paint. And he's always going to be that weapon that's relocating and moving and camouflaging into the offense, trying to get open just so he can burn you with the three or the mid range, because he is taking a couple more of those and not just relying on the three. But, we know what Clay has been. He still looks decent. He still looks like a starter. He still looks like a player that can be a factor in winning, and he has shown that this year. But the Mavericks didn't really get off to the start that people thought that they would because they below 500 right now. And I would have never believed that coming into this season that they'd be struggling that much because they didn't really change much of their roster. They ended up upgrading their roster, and now they actually look like they're a little behind of other teams in the Western Conference. And now we're going to see if they're going to be able to figure it out by the time the season is over. So there's no time to panic. There's no time to, overthink things. The Mavericks is still one of the better teams in the Western Conference. We know that. We know the conference is about matchups. We know anything can happen in the playoffs. We know that they have some of the best playmakers slash scorers slash guards in the game. And we know that they're going to be a tough out because they have so much talent and they have so many ways to abuse it, and they do. So if you're a Mavericks fan, I know you're gonna hear some slander. You're gonna hear some people talking because y'all are getting off to a bad start so far. But we knew that the Western Conference is gonna be brutal for everybody in it. So the record's gonna be close. It's gonna be some teams a little bit above 500, some teams being 500, like we seen last year with the Rockets, and you still can be in a play-in opportunity or a team that can make it. You just live with where you position at because it's gonna be tough anyway. Whether you in the first round, second round, it's gonna be tough to get to the finals anyway because most teams are evenly matched or not that far from each other in talent, and that's something that we all understand. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do NBA content only. So if you love that type of content, it's the channel for you. I do breakdowns of legends, rookies, and current players, and also conversation type of videos just like this. So if you love that type of content, this is the channel for you. Most people will recommend this channel for that reason. And if you don't believe me, check out the videos I already have on my channel just to make sure that this is the channel for you. And subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be a new fan. But if you've already been a fan, I'm a person that keeps it busy. So it's going to be a lot of videos throughout the day. Just keep checking. Just keep getting to it when you can. I like it's better late than never is the way I'm going to look at it. You guys love hearing what I got to say. You guys love watching what I do. And I enjoy making them. So that's why the channel is 50-50 and why it works so well and why the popularity of the channel has been going up each and every day and throughout the years. And that's how it should be when you're consistent and making great quality and quantity of content, and the fans are loving it, and so are the people that's on the outside looking in that might like it just like you became a fan too. Other than that, see you guys later on Wednesday with more analysis, hopefully. And other than that, see you guys later.